Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. The two of us.
But hey, what's happening? What's happening? We back with another Let's Talk About It. And we're gonna talk about today.
What's that?
A couple things actually. Before we get home, we just came from the gym. Had to make a quick stop. I figured we'd go ahead and talk about this. But Creed came out Friday. We went to go see it. Good movie. I liked it.
I like that.
I had one complaint that I didn't like, and it was part of the storyline. And the storyline what I'm talking about is where Creed and his best friend, they were in their teen stage, somewhere in there. And Creed wasn't boxing or doing any of that stuff then, but his friend was. He was like the next big thing. He was a champion as a welterweight. Was it welterweight?
Yeah.
It was one of them, But so they won this fight. Well, he won the fight, and then they were going out celebrating. Stopped at the store, and Creed went in the store to get some stuff or whatever. He came out, and Creed seen a dude, an older guy, and just like, hey, you don't remember me, do you? And just start whooping on him. And next thing you know, a couple of the guys, people came up and jumped on him. So Creed was getting whooped on, and Creed's buddy hopped out the car. What was his name? I forgot what his name was.
Dang.
Dang. What's the actor's name?
He's new and up and coming. I can't remember his name.
He ain't new and up and coming. He actually been around for.
He been
in a bunch of
stuff,
movies.
but he's getting like here. He like in like 3 or 4 movies like coming up. Like he was doing sparse little roles, but like now he doing that Ant-Man stuff.
Well, yeah, he's Kang in Ant-Man, but he been in other movies like a bunch of classics. Damn, I can't think of it. I know some of the Black History war story movies and stuff like that I've seen him in.
Oh yeah, he was in that last movie we watched about the pilot.
About the pilot,
Black pilot.
But yeah, his name was Dame, and so Dame came up, pulled out a strap on him, and told him to get off his.
Jonathan Majors
told him to get off his buddy or whatever.
Don't give him all of it.
Nah, I'm just gonna tell him this part that I didn't like. So the police roll up, he get caught, and old boy Creed, he runs. He takes off and runs.
Leave his friend
in the limbo, which I get it. No need for both of y'all go to jail. If one can get away, then hey, I'm with that. If you get away, you get away. I'm not gonna say nothing on what. So that's pretty much what happened in that part. But as time went on, Creed pretty much after that abandoned his friend, didn't reach out for him while he was locked up, and he went away for like 18 years.
He didn't put no money on his books.
Even as you know, he became champion and all of this and that. So the storyline from that part pretty much was like, oh boy, Dame got out of jail and came visit him at the boxing gym. And Dame, his thing was he was gonna be champion and go to fight and have a big fight in Africa and all of this stuff. Basically, everything that Creed did was Dame's dream on what he wanted to do. So he came back and was like, man, I'm going after everything that I missed out on. So it came along in the storyline that, Creed found out that his mom's had hid all the letters that he sent to him. She never gave it to him and everything. And I guess he was kind of feeling some type of, can you say resentment? He was feeling resentment for not being there.
He was trying hard not to remember.
Yeah, he was just wanted to leave everything behind.
Yeah.
Which is messed up in my book. So basically, old boy came for him. Because, he was feeling some anger and everything. You left me, abandoned me.
I'm writing you letters and you ain't responding to my letters. Yeah. Like, you at least could have responded to the letters.
I took a L for you, really. I came to save you even though the person that Creed jumped on, I guess he used to beat on him when they was in, because at one point he was in a group home.
Baby,
So that's why
you give away a lot of info.
Yeah, but
This is like the prime part.
No, that ain't the prime part, but that's why he ended up beating on the dude from the first place. But when Creed's wife was pretty much like, it's not your fault, you don't owe him nothing for what had happened, because she ended up finding out what happened somewhat. He really didn't. Well, he did tell her everything. He did tell her
After the
everything.
fact.
Yeah, after the fact, after he came back and everything started going crazy, he had to tell her what had happened. So
You had a part. Your biggest issue with that.
yeah, my biggest issue was he is kind of responsible for that. That's just like saying, if I'm in trouble, if I have my past priors, and like I said, if you go out, you see a chick you didn't like or whatever, or had issues with before, and you start whooping her ass, and then her and her girlfriends come out and jump on you, I come and whip out and like, hey, get off of them. Police roll up, you take off and run and just leave me, and then just like throw me away in the trash. Like, don't reach out to me, don't call, don't do nothing. I'm gonna feel some type of way. I'm gonna be like, that's fucked up, because I was saving your life and I put my life on the line to save yours in the situation, and you just abandoned me like that.
Yeah, but
So in the story, that's how his wife was like, you don't owe him nothing, it's not his fault. Technically, that is his fault.
But when actually on that part when she said that, she didn't know the full scope.
She did. When that came to that part, she had already knew the full scope, because he had already told her. He told her everything, and then she said right after that, you don't owe him nothing for that. That's wrong. You do owe him for no. And that happens a lot in life right now. While shit is fucked up between a lot of people, you hear stories like, nigga, I saved you, took this L, never talked, never said nothing about nothing. You got away free, and you just left me hanging in the wind.
I mean,
And even when I came back, and you should have been, I would have been like, you know what? Don't even trip. I got you. You set up. I got you.
he said that.
Not really. He was feeling some type of way. He felt like man, you need some money or something? Nigga, I just been in jail for 18 years. What the fuck you think? He said it in a way like making time. It seemed like how, even though he was like, man, I don't want your charity. I don't want no charity. Give me what you owe me. Your life wouldn't be what it is if it weren't for me. You would have did the.
How are you to say that?
It wouldn't have. What if he would have went to jail for that? What if he would have told him like, yeah, now we both got 18 years.
I mean, but yeah, the course would have changed.
Yeah, his life wouldn't have been the same as what it is. I mean, he would have never got the chance to do none of the stuff he has done. He wouldn't have been Creed. He would have never fought. He wouldn't have never done anything if I didn't take that L for you.
We differ a little bit on your opinion on it as far as my opinion on it. I feel like I agree with you. I feel like it was jacked up that you just let me take the rap and then go act like I don't even like I didn't exist. That to me is some bull. But the part of the thing is you're an individual, I'm an individual. How we both gonna respond is not gonna be the same. You don't have to bring a gun.
He didn't bring a gun.
Fight. He did come with he came with a gun out.
Yeah, because it's like 4-1.
But you are a fighter, sir. You know how to use your hands.
That's even worse. Well, yeah.
But you ain't gotta bring a gun.
No. If it's 4-1 and they in Cali, you don't know what them other people got. You don't bring hands to a gunfight. You don't know if the other cats had guns either.
You've said to me many times, everything in life is about the choices you make.
Yeah. And that was a choice he made. The choice he made to save his friend.
Right, but it's still, he had a choice.
What was he gonna do? Hey, get off of him. Now y'all all getting it.
Well, first of all, hold on, bro.
What?
I'm gonna need you to bring that octave from
No, because that's BS. You can't say that. That's just like saying if you getting beat up 5-1 and I got a gun. He didn't shoot nobody. He just said, hey, get up off him, and the police rolled up. So it wasn't like he was trying to kill nobody.
When you bring a gun to a fist fight, your intention.
You don't know if it was just a fist fight though. guns. Everybody got guns. Even back then in Cali,
You still hollering, sir.
niggas had guns.
Still hollering.
No, because you trying to say I'm not hollering.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not. You trying to say just because he brought a gun it's his fault. No, it's not. He just didn't bring the gun. He had the gun with him, and regardless if I can fight, if it's 5-1, what?
I thought we was going to the
I ain't going yet. I might as well. I'm like, if it's 5-1, and I just want to get everybody up off him, everybody going about their business. Hey, get the fuck up off of him. Y'all dip the fuck out. Shit would have went on like normal. But since that didn't happen like that, I get what you're saying. He got to hold some responsibility. Yeah, I had a gun, but so what if he wouldn't have put out a gun? Then the other cats would have put out a gun, whooped their ass, and they would have been dead.
But what if it just would have been a fist fight?
It wouldn't have been. What if it wouldn't have been just a fist fight?
But what you're not.
We don't know that. You just said you
going into a situation thinking, oh, they gonna shoot everybody.
No, I'm not thinking everybody. But 9 out of 10, that has been the case. If in that case, we wouldn't see none of the crime rates the way they is right now, and way they been back since back then.
I'm gonna put. We go out all the time. Well, we don't go out all the time, but we used to go out all the time, and we went into spaces where we never knew what was gonna happen. People get drunk. You don't know what's gonna happen, what's gonna pop off, how people gonna react. If I'm gonna go into a situation, always thinking anybody can shoot me, I'm gonna be carrying it always on my clip at all times.
And I do.
That's gonna end up getting somebody killed.
No, it's not.
Because
because you're protecting yourself is not gonna have somebody always killed. Just because you got a gun don't mean you out here trying to shoot somebody all the goddamn time.
The culture of everybody shooting everybody over.
Just because, no, it's not. Just because you have a gun don't mean you just gonna automatically shoot somebody all the time.
Look, this is just a difference of opinion because you know how I feel about guns. I think that when you make a conscious decision to carry a gun, you're saying to yourself, eventually I'm gonna have to shoot somebody.
No, you saying, well, that could be the issue. You hope that you don't have to, but the way the world is now, yes, there's a good chance in life, depending on where you go or where you been. Now sometimes it ain't depending on where you go. Shit just be happening random no matter what. You see the shit all the time. Motherfuckers just get out the crazy, road rage, all types of shit. We didn't have family get killed from some stupid shit like that, not expecting nothing to happen, going on about their business, ain't got no gun, but a person don't like you did something, jumped in front of them, shoot them, all types of stuff. We didn't have family members had that shit happen to them.
We have.
So you never know what's gonna happen when you go out with a gun. I'm registered. I stay strapped all the time. I'm not expecting nothing, but I'm prepared for if something does happen. And that's the...
Then you have to prepare for the consequence behind carrying that gun.
There's
the consequence is you could kill an innocent person.
That's not... Well, yeah, if you just shooting random, if you ain't done what you supposed to do, yeah, you gonna kill an innocent person.
So I'm saying he's not... I'm not saying the Creed was absolute from his responsibility to that fight because he got out, he saw the dude, his intention was I'm gonna make him pay for the shit he did to me. This is my moment.
Yeah. So he caused it. He could have let the dude. He could have let the
whole chain of events.
He could have let the dude go on about his business, and that would have been that.
But he didn't.
But he did.
And his response, his actions caused the chain of events.
Yes, his actions caused everything that went down for his homie.
Right.
Even though he did pull out a gun, you saying he should have just jumped in and fight, and if it would have just been a fight. But there is no guarantee that would have just been a fight. Sometimes it's easier to have a gun.
That's also same guarantee that there's no chance that it would have just been a regular fight. It's also that same percentage of chance that there wouldn't have been nobody get shot either.
But then nobody gets shot.
I'm saying the same thing you saying, oh, he brung the gun because he don't know what he walking into. But
you don't.
It's also that same great response.
You just don't walk into stuff like, well, I don't know what I'm gonna walk into, but I'm gonna walk in empty-handed.
I've walked into situations unempty-handed many a times.
When? Out of your emotions and not thinking straight, you don't never walk into nothing empty-handed. you could have been gone. You taking a risk. You gonna take a risk either way. Why not take the risk that's gonna guarantee your life to still be here?
Just because you carry a gun, David, does not mean that you're gonna be the person walking away.
It doesn't, but it gives you it gives you a better chance.
Both of y'all could get shot.
And it still gives you a better chance than walking away with not having a gun.
We just agree to disagree on that. That was your issue, your only issue with the movie. That's the only issue you had with the damn movie?
Yeah, pretty much how he left him just hanging, yeah.
I agree, we can agree to disagree. I agree to a certain degree on what you agreed on.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. I do feel like it was.
I know right now. Basically, right now, if I go into a store, see somebody I didn't like, start whooping their ass, you in the car right now, firearm right here. Are you gonna get out and just come fight, or are you gonna grab the strap?
I'm probably gonna grab the strap.
Okay, then.
I'm scared.
My point exactly.
But
what you scared of? You want to fight?
I mean, would you prefer me drop off?
Nah, what the fuck?
I mean, we came together. We supposed to leave together. That's what my daddy always said. You came with that.
Yeah, you gonna leave? Yeah, you gonna do exactly what he did. You gonna dip is basically what you're telling me. You gonna.
What did I just say? Don't be trying to change up shit I said. And first and foremost, you know I'm not no punk bitch, because you know it's been many times that we've been tried in public, and I always, even when I was like I'm about to get my ass whooped, I still stood 10 toes down. You ain't never, I ain't never fucking ring.
First of all, we ain't never been in no shit like that where it didn't got to that escalation.
We've been in situations where I mean, like trying to calm you down and get your ass and our other homie to shut up and go. Y'all was ready to go. Then I don't mean go like y'all was ready to go at the door. Y'all was ready to be all in, and I'm like, somebody got to be the piece of cake.
So basically, what she's saying is,
you the answer.
She not gonna.
And I'm the calm.
She gonna come out and fist fight while I'm getting beat up with about three other cats, and she gonna come out with her fist, and she gonna you gonna jump in.
All, like
you gonna jump in. You gonna put these fists in. You gonna get it in. Now knowing, I've been with you a long time. I ain't seen you fight nobody. So
I ain't never had to fight nobody.
So my point is exactly. So now you gonna risk your life. We both end up beat the fuck up or shot, or one of us shot, and I end up getting killed anyway, and you get shot, you may survive. Cause you didn't grab the weapon. You saying I feel what you're saying. Like Pops, all you need is these. Yes, these are not the days when all you need is these. Sometimes these just ain't gonna work with these cats nowadays.
I mean, it be the same thing. If I get your gun, I don't even know how to really use the gun.
You should. We done been to the range. I done showed you how to use it.
I've been to the range one time when I was scared the whole damn time.
We've been more than once. Well, you know what? I'm taking you more off. That's for these next rest of the months. We gonna go once a month for the next 12 months.
Now you trying to get
That's
me.
date night. Every Friday we going.
No, I don't want to go.
No, every Friday we going. This is what we gonna do.
Y'all hate guns, okay? I don't want to be in the vicinity. I don't want to be around them. I don't want to hear them. It makes me anxious as hell. It make me anxious you carrying me, because I'm like, to me that's like you putting the energy out there. And for me, that's not
putting energy out there. Putting energy out there is going out there like, hey, starting shit and whipping out a gun all the goddamn time.
I don't, but that's just it. I'm not a person
who
really?
starts stuff. We really?
I don't
you want me to tell a story about
what?
Where would I go in and get some food and come back out?
You can tell them a Callus story. First of all, I didn't start nothing.
Yeah.
I didn't start that.
Yeah.
I didn't start that.
I had to call your officer's son and tell him what your mama did. About the whipping out on somebody, huh?
And that's why I said,
and you wasn't nobody even getting beat down.
That's why I said everybody don't need to be around guns. Okay? That's why I said everybody don't need to be around guns.
Well,
I was provoked.
If I tell y'all this story,
you tell them the story. Tell them.
Y'all gonna look at her different.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not gonna tell it, because somebody may see it. They may be like, you know what? We gonna report her. That was such and such. So I'm not.
You gonna report me where?
They gonna report.
They can't report.
They report this and have the police come to the house and pick you up.
Whatever, man. What they gonna say?
Huh?
She said on the video that she pulled out a gun on somebody.
And she flashes, and then they'd be like, that was us.
Really?
Hey, shit happens. I seen shit like that happen all the time. Yeah, if I tell this story, if I tell this story, yeah, you made me, I almost forgot about that until now. Yeah, you talking about I ain't gonna whip out. He should have put up his hand.
You making the story seem way worse than what it is.
You like it funny. Whip out. yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
y'all.
So I ain't even gonna tell this story, but hey, don't believe this right here. What she talking about?
Look, I've only used the gun 2 times in my life. That time,
hey,
and alone when I was a teenager.
hey, I'm gonna say this. She will whip out before I whip out, regardless on whatever.
I will.
So basically, I should leave you then. I should just off the run, is what you're saying.
You know what? I wish you would, because I can't wait to tell your homies this motherfucker ran off and left me, y'all.
Hey. Yeah, hey.
He ain't no G. He be trying to make y'all believe he a G. Then he gonna leave me. Oh yeah.
Her ass whipped out. Her ass whipped out.
Well.
Yeah. But yeah.
That was what you. I didn't like the fact. How y'all not gonna talk about Rocky? How y'all not gonna talk about Rocky at all? How Rocky not gonna even be like he was in the storyline?
He didn't want to be in it because they had.
But
him and the director, I think, had issues when he talked about. I watched
he
him
didn't
talk.
care for the way that they were moving the storyline.
It was something about it, and he didn't want to be a part of it the way it was taken.
But look, even if that's the case, how you gonna go from the ending of how he ended in the last?
You know
Creed,
what? I gotta go back and watch the ending of the last one because I don't remember how. It
and
ended.
then you gonna go into a new Creed. You can't not talk about.
Yeah, you can.
He
They
helped
just
him
did
get
it.
ready for the last fight. He's there with your baby.
But you know what?
You can't do that. They could have said anything. They could have said.
They don't have to. They can do what they want to do. And that's what they did.
Up. That's still jacked up.
And it's jacked up. His homie ran and left him. That's more.
Whatever, because there wouldn't be a Creed without Rocky. Rocky and Creed, that was what it was. So you can't, that legacy line that of all these different movies, there is no legacy line without Rocky being a part of it. If you think about the old Creeds, and you go back to those original fights.
It was only one fight.
No, it's 3.
No, it wasn't. They just had one fight, him and Creed. Because he got good. Well, actually, him and Rocky had a fight, and then Creed fought the Russian, and the Russian killed him. Pretty much. That's when he died. So it was only him and Rocky only had the one fight, and then Creed fought the Russian. And was that the next one, the next big fight? Because it was at the beginning, and he ended up killing him, if I remember right.
Yeah, I'm talking about.
So everything else after that was just Rocky. It started with Rocky.
Right.
It started with Rocky.
But every movie he talks about Creed.
When was what episode was that with Bout Boy? Mr. T. I can't remember which one.
Was that 3?
I think that was that was somewhere in between him and Creed. I can't remember. You know, I'm gonna have to go back and watch all the old Rockies and watch them up.
But that was my part. I didn't like how.
Yeah, they didn't.
He just trained you for so many the last 2.
I would have
fights.
Yeah, I would have liked to see.
He
Sylvester
became a part of your family. Like, I just felt like that was weird.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch the last one because I can't remember what. I think he got sick and was in the hospital because he was having issues at the end.
Well, he went to see his son. Remember, he went to see his son. He had never seen his grandkids, and he met his grandson.
Yeah,
I don't remember him being in the hospital.
No, he was in the hospital because he wasn't at the last fight.
Oh, he was right.
He wasn't ringside with him. He had to go. He had a stroke or something that happened.
Yeah. But that part I didn't like. I just like because he said that they weren't in bad spirits when he decided to go his own way for this movie. I just felt like the honor would have been great. At least if you're gonna fade him out of the Creed, this next versions of Creed, that would have been a great way to honor him for his contribution. Because we being honest, Michael B. Jordan wouldn't have got this director opportunity if it wasn't on the back of that. So I don't know, because Ryan Coogler, you know, he's the dude who produced.
He probably would have still got it, but
that captain did Black Panther.
Yeah, I know he's the one. But yeah, that was my main thing. I didn't like how, because in life that happens a lot, where people risk their lives. Even though they situation, they know they can't do it, but they'll risk their life, take a chance on saving somebody they with, and then that person will lead them, abandon them. They'll get locked up and go to jail. So all that does is just build up anger and resentment. And when you get out, you already been in there fighting demons. Now you still holding that in and trying to get to your people who left you and abandoned you at that time. And that shit happens a lot in life with situations like that go on. And I don't think that was right for her to just be like, you're not responsible for any of the stuff that happened. He is responsible for the stuff that happened. He maybe he's not responsible for a boy pulling out the gun. You're right about that. But his actions, he's still responsible for not showing up for your homie and being there for even if your mama hid letters and stuff from you. I get you as his kids, but I think they both. He didn't get it. Well, they went. I guess he didn't get in the system like that, but he still should have been able, especially to figure out to try to find him. He didn't even say, he was like, man, I tried to search for you, find where you was locked up at, or any of that. He just like, I want to forget about the whole situation, forget about you, all of that. That's what I did like. And as our generation, this generation now and everything, people need to stop doing that, because it would stop a lot of problems that happens when stuff like that goes on, when you just abandon somebody and leave them after they didn't put their self on the line to save you or even just help you with anything, regardless on if what you thought they helped you in the right way or wrong way. They still attempted to help you and put their life on the line, and they got jammed up and you just walk away from them. That's some shit I don't like, period. And for them to have that in their story, just to make it like you don't owe him nothing at all, I felt like that was wrong. You owe him something. You owe that nigga your life is how I'm figuring. That's just like saying he took a bullet for you, jumped in front of a bullet, and he almost died. You lived and just said fuck him and went on about your life. You owe him something for that. 18 years. And you, this big whole multi-millionaire, you taking me to your home. You got the mansion looking over the mountains, over the city and everything. You should be able to just be like, here, I had this waiting for you when you get out. Everything. It shouldn't be no problem, especially if you done got to that level in life. You basically took his dream that he was going to do and did everything that he was going to do. And then you just forgot about him. So that's what I didn't like about the movie. But other than that, the movie was good.
It was.
Yeah, it was good. But that was the only part of the storyline that I didn't like.
It also showed you, like I told him, I was just like, some of the visionary, like there was it was a lot of deeper thought put into it. Like, I won't give y'all too much, but there's a fighting scene in there that was directed so perfectly, where everybody is drowned out and it's just them two in the ring fighting.
Yeah.
That shit was beautiful.
But we're not gonna talk about that anymore,
because it's real easy to.
We want y'all to go see it, go watch it.
Yeah.
And I did like it. So I did like it, but that was the only issue I had with that. Yeah, he had, because he knew at his time that, he had done shit before. That's like saying if I'm on I got 2 strikes. I know if I get one more strike, I'm up out of here. But if something's happened to you and I have to whip out or do whatever I do to save you, and that jams me up, and then you just off in the wind, nigga. I'm coming back. I'm coming back as an animal when I get out. So
whenever you talk about stuff like this, I also be thinking to myself, like, our situation is different.
No, I'm not even talking about our situation. I'm just saying in general, if that would have happened with us, and I was on my second, I got 2 strikes. If I get a 3rd strike, I know I'm up out of here. But if your life is on the line and I just risk that to save you, and you just abandoned me, I'm sorry, that's just wrong. I'm coming back for you. If I make it my 18 years, I'm gonna come find you.
I don't like. I'm glad.
I'm gonna come.
I'm glad we getting this on the channel. So
I'm gonna come find her. That's all I'm saying.
Sounds like a threat, don't
No,
it?
it's more than a threat. That's a promise. Shit.
Y'all heard that? Y'all heard that?
Let you go on about your life and get married, get rich and wealthy,
Why
have
come I can't go
get
on about my
remarried
life?
and have kids and never write me, send me, put money on my books and just like F that.
Now my new husband is not gonna be okay with me putting money on your
Man,
books.
I don't give a damn what he don't like. Shit. Then he gonna get it too. I'm gonna whip out next time for real. But hey, we just wanted to bring that to y'all. We get ready to go.
You said you had other things.
Yeah, we gonna come back to that. We gonna come back to this. Right now, we get ready to go in the store and get the stuff, and we'll be back. So, peace. Well, I guess not peace. See you in a minute. All right, we back from the grocery store. Everybody named Mama's at the grocery store today.
It's after 4.
Man. So what?
You said you had a few things.
Yeah, that was one. Oh, we gonna talk about your boy and dropped the series last night on Netflix.
Oh.
Your boy Netflix.
You talking about
Chris Rock.
How did you feel about it?
It was good. It was good.
You thought it was good?
Yeah, it was
Well,
good.
if you rate it from 1 to 10, 10 being the highest.
I give it about a 7, 7.5.
I was like, that's what I gave it around in there.
But it was good. It wasn't bad. You know, I think he had the hype that everybody wanted to hear what he had to say
That's why he been quiet.
about the slap.
I felt like it was overhyped because he really did.
Nah, it wasn't overhyped because you didn't hear nothing about it. I just happened to. The only reason I knew about it because Charlamagne had posted or was on the radio and said it was coming out today. I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to check it out. That was the only thing I knew about it. I ain't seen nothing major on them talking about dropping a special on it, so I was surprised. And it was live, so that was supposed to be a first time.
That was new. That was the first time on Netflix ever that they did that. I thought it was. I mean, Chris Rock has his sense of humor, and it speaks to certain types of crowds. His humor's never changed. Not for real.
What you mean changed?
His comedy style has not changed.
I mean, everybody's comedy style really doesn't change that much. You just talk about the subjects. It's like,
I mean, even David Chappelle
his comedy style ain't changed.
No, he's gotten into deeper, like
He may drop something on, but everybody's pretty much staying, at least to me, staying that same style. Even from like what's my crazy boy? Well, not crazy, but what they say he's crazy because he went against the
crazy boy.
Went against the people. What they say he's crazy. Cat. My boy Cat Williams, because he talking about all the shit that be really going on, conspiracy shit, and they try. That's how they get you. Oh, man, he crazy. But
I thought it was pretty good. He had a few things that I liked that he touched on. I don't know how his the one thing where he talks about his daughter. I would love to hear how she feel about it. Like now, knowing that my daddy's the reason I got expelled from school.
Well, she got herself kicked out of school, but he was like, she needed that lesson. Yeah, I probably would have did that too.
He said she's a much better person for it. How you know she a much better person for it?
Some shit would change you, and that was one of the things that probably changed her.
Yeah.
Which that was. Just like, that was crazy. Like, no, he went to the principal and was like, no, expel her.
It's like, she looked too excited. She like, it's gonna pass. I'll be fine.
She not gonna learn nothing from this with all her rich white friends she be around. That shit don't work for you.
That was a good one.
I did like what, I wonder, I ain't heard no backlash yet about the women's rights.
I'm gonna be honest. I did not like them jokes.
They were real, because they were real.
I didn't. When he said that women need to be more selective about the people you let come up in you,
that's like what we was watching. That's what we was watching the other day with the dude. Well, you showed me who posted on.
The guy. The black guy who got seven kids.
Yeah, and I was like, if he stated that from the beginning.
He got it was on Instagram, and it was a young black man who was basically, he been going live a lot here lately talking about these baby mamas that he got. But I guess he got 7 kids and 7 baby mamas, of course.
I think he had more than 7. He had 7.
No,
he had 7 baby mamas, but some other ones were trying to.
No. He only has. He said he's basically shot up the club in a lot of women, and all the other women he was able to get them to have an abortion. But he got 7 that refused to have the abortion.
See, maybe I listened wrong. I was thinking he had 7,
No,
and the other ones he told these out of the 7, he was saying these ones are the ones that don't want. Well,
no, he was saying he encouraged the other ones to get rid of them, but these particular 7, they refused, and so now they got kids, and they be calling him and blowing him up, want him to be active in their lives and trying to go after him, and he like, I already told y'all I didn't want no effing kids
from the get-go,
from the gate. So these women going into this situation knew he didn't want no kids, even though he said he didn't wear no condom because he didn't want to. Yeah. And they didn't wear protection, so she gets pregnant, and now she trying to make him be a daddy when he already said he don't want no effing kids. So he like, I don't want to be around the kids. Them ain't my effing kids. Like, he been going live here recently a lot talking about it. And people been calling him a deadbeat. He was like, how am I a deadbeat if I went into the situation saying I don't want no kids? He was saying, and these women that are just random sex partners. Like, he don't see no potential in them. He's just fucking them. I'm trying to be nice for the channel, but he just fucking them.
Nice. They were just jump off.
That's what he said. And he said
hit it and move on.
He wasn't trying to like make families with them. Like, they don't have potential.
And as much as he probably should have wore a condom.
Yeah.
But she should have been smarter to be like, either, nah, I'm not fucking with you, or have her own protection.
They go
not to get knocked up. And then left in that situation knowing he didn't told you from the get-go.
Right. And now they coming after him, sending him messages, calling him.
I say, knowing all that accountability, I know people gonna come for me this one. That's on her. I say that accountability was on her. If I done told you from the jump,
first of all,
and we know a lot of women that say they don't want you to use no condoms or don't.
You taking a gamble with your own life. You out here being stupid too.
That's one thing. But hey, it's your life. You want to take a gamble on your life? Take a gamble on your life. People do it all the time.
Yeah.
But I still say that, if he done told you and you still don't use no protection, you like, nah, we not doing nothing. A lot of that shit is on you. That's how I say about it. A lot of that is on you.
You was a random jump off.
I wasn't no random jump off.
Yes, you was.
Oh, so that's what you was calling me, a random jump off? That's what you saying?
That's what you was.
I was a jump off to you? Okay.
You was.
Okay.
You just happened to be a really good one.
Yeah,
I was like, I can't let nobody else get this.
Yeah, I hear you.
And the game was a game changer, so I had to
yeah. That's your story you sticking to? Okay. What you doing? Let go.
I thought it was.
No, I'm looking for.
I mean.
Mm-hmm. But hey, that's her. Anything that happens after that, you are held responsible.
It goes.
That's just like saying you going into a job. They tell you all the qualifications. They tell you what you're gonna do and what they not gonna do. And if you accept that job, that shit is on you. You can't get mad when they like, hey, we told you what it was. This is what it's gonna be.
I think he's
so you can't get mad at me after we done told you. How's that an asshole? You can call him. I don't know why you call him an asshole.
Sir, if that's what you want to do, then do that. If you don't want kids, then that's fine. You can have a surgery to prevent you from shooting up people's clubs.
But most men ain't doing that.
If you out here just
working no more, nigga, I'm gonna kill everybody up in that doctor's office.
Really, sir?
This nigga. Hey, Snip. Oh, we had an accident.
Yeah, it's so funny.
It's too many doctors' accidents.
That you men feel like that about getting y'all's done, but y'all all 4 women just getting our whole thing out and be done with this shit.
I don't know. I ain't never said nothing about you. If it's gonna be they telling you got to get rid of it anyway. Shit, get it out.
See?
But then that causes whole nother issues. So that shit ain't good.
You had to learn that because at some point she was just like, be done with that shit.
Hey, if it's gonna stop your monthly, your menstruals, your all of that shit, let's go. Shit.
That's all hormones, sir.
Yeah, but if not, then fuck it.
It will stop it,
Yeah.
but then you still continue to have those hormones. That's you still have hormones, sir, and those levels are off when you take that. This is like the brain.
Yeah, but
Your
they
ovaries is your brain of your.
They fucking women up anyway.
Oh, they definitely doing that.
They fucking women up. Medications, all of that shit, fucking off your system.
Yeah, depot shots and all these different birth control pills, sterilizing women,
Yeah, just fucking everybody
and
up.
making them worse, affecting their bone health and.
Yeah, but oh boy, yeah, I can't. I'm sorry, you can't be. I say you can't be mad, old dude. You may not like his like Kevin Samuels. You may not like his delivery, but he's telling you to.
I mean, like, a lot of things are happening because women, we have the I can save you syndrome. We feel like we can make you,
No, y'all
if you have sex with me, you'll see that I'm an amazing person, and that they think that that's what's going to change. If he an asshole from hello, he's an asshole no matter when he gets it or how he gets it.
Some
Sorry,
sort of-
like, some shit just,
Ooh, 7%. Hold up, is that my battery?
yeah, that's your battery. Looks
Which
like.
battery is it? Is it that battery? Because that battery was 20%.
But yeah, like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, so.
But
yeah, just so the Chris Rock thing, you know.
the best part was the wheel. I was glad he went in the way he did.
Well,
I
at the
feel like
end,
he
how he finished it out. Yeah, that was how he finished it out with that being last. And well, he was hollow.
I was like, I know they woke up feeling some kind of way.
never
Like, I
done
ain't
nothing
never
to that
body called me a
bitch.
bitch that many times. Like,
Hey, well, hey.
Jesus.
It's like, I ain't never done nothing to that bitch.
Yeah, he said that like 13 times.
Now,
But-
hey, Will, you need to pull up now. Now you need to pull up.
Yeah, now he do need to pull
Yeah,
up.
now you need to pull up, slap him.
Yeah. Just make sure that the TV don't catch you. That's all I'm saying. Now he earned his smack. But like he said, the reason why he didn't, I wonder if that's really the truth, or he just said that for the
What?
jokes. His cap, and like I didn't.
Because his mama and
I
daddy
didn't hit him back because
told him don't do nothing in front of white folks.
Like,
I would say
'Cause,
something, but I ain't gonna
I
say
mean, but what B Smooth said afterwards, so there was an after show after the comedy show, and B Smooth said he was just.
But yeah, so that was the only thing on there. That no, I'm about to get out.
That's why I said turn the car off.
It doesn't matter. We about to get out. Why am I about to turn the car? We getting out.
When you get out the car, you turn
It's
the car
gonna
off.
get
right?
hot right now. The AC blowing. I got you. Just sit back.
What?
Yeah.
First of all, if you get hot in that little short second, you need to get your hormones checked,
No,
sir.
we know who needs.
Your old
We
ass.
know who need to get theirs checked. Up in here.
Old ass. You just be in denial.
No, you in denial. We know who in denial.
I've gotten mine checked, sir. When have you gotten yours
And they
checked?
saying that shit all messed up.
They ain't said that shit was all messed
You's
up.
a lie.
Dave,
You wouldn't come back and tell us anyway.
first of all, if I had issues and that
No,
was
you wouldn't.
serious, I would too.
It is serious. You'd be like, I'm not telling him. They said that because then he gonna be like, oh, he was right. He been saying this all this time.
Really,
I know how you think. No, you're not gonna
Really,
play me.
nigga?
Yeah.
Okay.
Really,
you're
Nikki.
sure right.
Yeah.
I would never tell you if something serious was wrong. Next time I won't.
If it wasn't life threatening, you wouldn't. On that case, you probably wouldn't.
I told you on the breast examination it wasn't life threatening. Yeah, he be so full of it.
I'll be full of it. You be full of it. Damn, where'd it go?
I just let you go on with your little
That what you doing?
your raggedy lies.
Okay, I hear you.
Look at you.
Look at me what? Oh,
Searching.
y'all don't see her. I forgot. She's hitting out the thing. Since DJI. One thing I don't like about the DJI is the battery life on these. These things do not stay. The juice goes down quick.
Yeah, 'cause that's dead.
Yeah, especially if you don't have the stick to plug in and charge, it goes down quick.
But yeah, I thought after the 13,000 bitches he called Jada, I was like, whoa.
Shit getting real.
And if you think like what you think about what he said, he like, I didn't even realize that she got mad about him not being like the host don't have nothing to do with your husband being nominated or winning an award. He does not have any power over that.
I don't think it was that. That's when they tried to boycott because he should have been nominated, because they boycotted apparently I guess a year or so for him not coming because he should have got an award for which I think he probably should have got an award from that, but you know they wouldn't. You really
that was
didn't
for concussion.
Yeah, you really didn't hear them. I think the NFL tried to shut that shit down some because you know they.
But look, now they talk about it all the time. That's so crazy.
Afterwards, like it came out. It's almost like that movie came out too soon, and it should have came out now.
Right now.
It need to come out now with all this other stuff that's going on, but we're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
But we're not gonna talk about all these players falling out. And
that
all
don't have
type
nothing
of
to do
shit.
with the concussion. That's got something to do with
that. But yeah, so they boycotted and then they came back, I think, afterwards. So
yeah. But he said that she was saying that she was mad at him.
Well, she said something because what'd she say? She had said something because
she felt like he should have boycotted too.
It was something in there. I don't know. You have to watch it and go back to that. But yeah, it was good. So yeah, the whole Chris Rock thing. I gave it a 7 out of 10.
Also, when he said that Will Smith has what did he call it? How did he word it? Selective.
Was it
rage?
Yeah, selective rage. That
was a great.
Hey, sometimes everybody do have selective rage. Some shit may not rage you. Then, like I was saying, sometimes you could have just had a real effed up day.
I think that
and something,
Will Smith's problem is he's been taking.
Yeah, and that little thing just blows you the fuck off.
It's like, it ain't gonna be today. Today is not gonna be it.
But he's like, hey, don't get mad at me because your wife is you getting caught in what they call it?
In the entanglement.
Entanglement. Hey, y'all know about stories about Will and them, but stories, because I ain't seen no proof of nothing come out.
Right.
Everybody has always said something crazy. I know when I first moved to Dallas, they was talking about a club downtown, and
it's supposed to be like a.
as a matter of fact, oh boy, he used to do valet.
Swingers parties.
Yeah, he used to.
So they used to be.
Well, he said her mainly. He used to be there. I think he used to be there, but So I heard stories of shit, but it's all stories. People make up stories about people all the time, you know. But I guess if you get to hearing it so much, man, them stories get around. Everybody like, yeah.
So
hey, that's their life. If that's what they want to do, go ahead.
Rich people Rich people problems.
Yeah. So if that's how they relationship work, hey, do what you do.
We don't talk about our entanglement like that.
What entanglement, man?
I'm just playing. I wanted to see his reaction, y'all.
You know something I don't know.
I wanted to see your reaction, but
ain't no entanglements here.
Don't act like it can't be, because what was you trying to put me off on the old men's at the
Nigga, your calves is nice. Shit, you got some nice calves.
You're ridiculous.
Boy,
the things that be happening to me.
Every time she don't work out with me she never works out with me in the gym.
You was a lie.
No, you don't. You don't work out with me. You go do your thing. It's rare that you stick with me. And every time, you always got a story when you solo dolo by yourself about somebody.
That's why I be making a special
But
point.
You know what? Was that at the gym or was that at the? No, you was at the store. That wasn't even at the gym.
I had the young guy who got in between, was like looking at me while he was on the weight bench. But the man who said something to me at the store, which.
Said she got some nice ass calves. What did you have on?
I had on that skirt, that jean, when we went to on a date to the movies. I had on a jean skirt.
Where'd you go in? That was Quick Trip. Yeah.
Y'all, he threw me for a loop because he was a random black guy, and it never is a random black guy. It's normally weirdo white guy. Sorry.
Like,
And they normally
hey, you do got some
old.
nice calves. He was looking at them legs like, yeah, she got some nice ass legs. Them calves is on point. I know what he was thinking.
It's like,
I know what he was thinking.
get your cup, sir, and go on about your business. Go on about your business. It's like, what? Normally it's old. They're old. Like,
You know, they got them SDS vibes. Or SD vibes. We ain't gonna call them SDS. They got SD vibes.
yeah, they got some kind of
Them
vibe.
sugar daddy vibes. That's what they like. Hey.
It's like, what?
Yeah.
I had a whole relationship with the at the gym with the one old guy who always come up. Hi, I ain't seen you in a minute. The one who drove the Bentley. The old,
No, I
remember
never-
the old shrinkle.
You always say that, but I've never seen a Bentley at the gym. I've seen
He
everything else,
normally
but I
sit
can't
it off
recall.
in the corner. Oh,
I must never pay attention, but I've never seen it. What you?
He
How
would
you know
come-
he driving the Bentley. You following him out?
when we was getting in the car, he was going out, and I said,
We
"There's the
getting
old
in the
guy."
car. I do not remember that. See, catching it right here. Oh God, she got her SD.
Really?
Oh God, in the Bentley. Where the money at? That's what I'm talking about. If he, where the money at? Cause I ain't seen no benefits right now, so this shit ain't
Why
working.
would you see benefits?
Oh,
I'm
I'm
not
gonna
in a
see.
relationship
I'm
with
gonna
him.
see some benefits
First of
in
all-
your entanglement. So I need to see some benefits of this
First
shit.
of all, when you're over 70, that is not an entanglement.
Hey, whatever you want to call it,
That
get your
is-
name on the wheel or all of that. I need to see something.
It's like my daughter said, "Mama, he gonna want something." I'm like, that's what I'm afraid of, because what is he gonna want? Like,
He might want to see them calves in their feet.
I don't know what's wrong with you with this feet thing.
Hey. What?
Is this your secret fetish?
Feet fetish? Nah, I ain't got no feet fetish.
You sure?
Yeah, it's good to have some pretty feet, but I seen some roughed up feet. Like, girl, you need to do something, but them things look rough.
You sure you ain't this?
Your
is not
toes
something?
hanging off the front of your shoes.
Y'all,
and
he's
that
been
shit.
on this OnlyFans stuff for the past. It's been a minute. Like, since he found out that some old lady, some rapper's mother is on OnlyFans, and she making like.
Hey, if she made 30,000 a week, I'm like, God damn,
And he
30,000 a week.
He said she don't even look good.
No, hey, if you, everybody looks good to somebody. I'll put it like that.
Yes.
Not my cup of tea, but hey, everybody looks good to somebody. And if she get that bag, hey, she got that bag. 30,000 for 1 week. 1 week, babe. If she got 30, I know you can get 100. 1 week.
I told you could put my feet on there. Now you want to do too much. I agree to the feet. Yeah, you can do my feet. You're not gonna never look at nothing else. Just the feet. We'll do it for the feet.
We go run these numbers up
But I
on
know
feet.
you.
run the numbers
Right.
up on feet.
I'll do it. My feet. Y'all never know it's me.
Somebody gonna be like, that's Nikki feet.
No, they're not. who on here know my feet up close and
You
personal?
never know. You be on Snapchat showing your feet, your shoes.
No, I do not. I show the shoes.
See, you gotta show your feet.
Not all the time.
But
Not
hey,
all the time.
it was good with Chris.
Y'all, he literally
And,
trying
you
to
know,
pimp me out on
the week,
OnlyFans. Y'all,
weekend.
they gonna you talking about people not gonna like you? This is why people not gonna like you.
Hey, I don't give a damn if don't nobody like me. I like me. That's all that matters.
Oh, that was so
See
cute.
that works? Yeah, I ain't worried.
right.
I ain't worried about nobody
You
else.
smart, you
I'm
special.
borderline with my kids even liking some of the stuff I do. If they don't like it, hey, what we say nowadays?
Fuck them kids. They watching right now like, fuck us, really?
Hey.
They ain't kids no more. Like you say, they ain't kids. They adults. So at this
So
point, look,
those are probably
we've been tiptoeing around there for 25
The
years.
selective few of my parents and my kids is probably the only people I really care about or think about their opinion.
You just okay. Now you're going back.
Other than that,
You said you care about what your kids
I
think?
said that's probably the only one. Theirs is limited. I got some like, hey, I don't give a damn what you think. I got, yeah. And they know that. Shit.
They do know that.
Yeah, so, hey.
They'll probably be in the comments like, we absolutely do.
Yeah.
We know how he is.
But yeah, the Chris Rock, yeah, like I said, 7 out of 10, it was okay. 7.5, 7, 10, it was good. But so y'all should check it out, watch it for yourself. Well, I know within like 5 minutes afterwards, I was seeing thumbnails everywhere on this shit.
Whoa.
Like, boy, people, boy, internet ain't got no chill. That's
It's
what they
chill,
say,
and
man.
It's just nonstop.
And I guess if that's where you make, well, we doing it too. If you making that your job, you got to be the first one to drop that ish.
You know, because like a few minutes after it was off, we was seeing stuff like, what?
Like, damn, man, they ain't playing. They done got
It
thunder.
was. We even seen one video that said it was posted 13 hours before. I'm like, how it get up there 13 hours before if it's just live?
Well, who was it? That was another
that one comedian. So I figured he maybe he was there.
or he had to talk. But no, it was live.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so it was supposed to be live, like live, like it was going on right then and there. At least that's what I thought live
That's
meant.
what they
Maybe it wasn't live, but that's what I thought.
Who
But hey,
knows?
thanks for checking us out again. Mo Style.
Do us a favor, like, share, subscribe, leave your comments.
Keep them negative ones to yourself.
Yeah, because we not about them bitches. We delete those. Or if we don't delete them, he knows I will entertain them because I'm all about that
If
life.
I don't delete them, I'm like, okay, that's your opinion. I keep it moving.
Yeah.
So, but peace. We out.
And I wanna spend some time with you. Just the two of us.